Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere you go, you will see a lot of images. Do you know why? Because an image is more engaging than text. Hi, this is Sudhanshu, and today we'll learn how to design a beautiful graphic using Canva. So, this is the design that we are going to create using Canva in this tutorial. So this is one of the posters I created for one of my events, that is startup learning program, and we are today and I took this as a reference to create another poster, which is this one, to in one of my live webinars, and then now we are going to use this as a reference to create a new one. So let's copy this design. You can click on the copy there and it will be created. Basically you can add a page rather than copy, I would say add a page. Just click on the plus sign, and then we are going to, since we are going to use the previous image as a reference, what is the first thing that you should design? I think the text will do. We need to select, go to text and select this particular add a heading part, and you can add write whatever you want. In this case I'm going to write graphic design. Place it in the right place so that it looks good, and then probably I would keep the color white since we already have it white. So let's make the color white. Click on the color part and let's make it white. Now what do we need to design? Let's go to this section. I want to add an image, and over that I want to write that particular text which says cheers. So for that we need to go to elements, and you can choose any of the frames or grids. These are basically the placeholders which you can use to place your images inside this. So your image will be inside this placeholder and that will be completely covered. Now the next thing is we want to add an image. So that image I have used from the Canvas library, that is you can go to photos and you will find those images. There are a lot of images available for you to use for free. So drag the image to the placeholder and it will be completely filled by your image. Now what is the next thing? We want to add this text. So let's go to text area in the left side that you can see the left sidebar. Yeah. Now and where can you see those kind of templates? So these are the text templates created, different combinations of fonts and sizes, makes a beautiful template of text. So let's say cheers to the wonderful design. And you need to adjust everything based on the requirement. Whichever fits best for your design, you can use that one. So resize it, move it and place it in the right place where you think it looks better. This is the transparency. Okay, you can the icon that you see, that is for transparency. So you can adjust the transparency of any object so that if you think it looks better when it's transparent, then you should do that. Now we need to create the offer badge. So where can you find the badge? Go to elements And in the shapes, browse see all, and scroll down and you will see this icon. So you can use this one, place it in the right place, or if you want you can change the color. I'm going to change it to green. Then we'll place a text over here. So again you can go to text after changing the color. Yeah, like this you can change the color of any object except for images. For images there are filters available that you can use. Great, so it does look better, right? So line height you can use to increase or decrease the gap between two lines. Now what is the next thing that you want to add? So badge is done. Now we need to add the services that we are offering. So let's add another heading by going to the text, and I want to add services offered. See, the key to creating a good design is trying all kind of different combinations basically. So mix the different things and you will know that there are a lot of new designs being created. Even what you think could go wrong will kind of land you to a better design. It happens a lot of times. So don't be afraid of trying different combinations. I'm gonna select all and I will align this left so that it looks good, and I'm gonna move it to the left side just below the services offered heading. Make the color white because it will be more visible. We don't have to make the color white for the services offered heading because it's bold and it looks clear. Then the next thing is we're gonna add this graph, and we can find the graph again in the elements. So scroll down and you will see a lot of graphs, charts available here. So these are the items. If you want to show some data, let's say you have some experience and this is how your clients have grown with your help. So you want to show that using a chart. So you can do that like this. You can also change the colors of the these lines. Choose the color which are visible. Great. So we just placed it in the right side and it looks good. We need to improve a little bit to enhance the visibility, but for now it is good. It looks good. Now the next thing that we want to do is as you can see these are icons, but before that I'm gonna try to change the background of it. So go to backgrounds and select one of the backgrounds. See, the background appeared automatically. So what do you think? Does it look good? Does it look better? I think it does. But there's one problem here. We cannot see the graph. There are a lot of noise in the background, a lot of colors are there in the background. So that is why we will not be able to see the graph. For that, we need to place one object uh, just behind the graph, so that it makes the graph visible, makes the graph above that, and it will be visible. We will also try to add some transparency to this box, so that the background doesn't get hidden completely. So with position you can send an object backward or forward. Basically, if you are aware of the layers, so this is everything here is a layer, and every time you send one thing backward or forward, basically what you're doing is you are sending a layer backward or forward. So use the transparency to uh, enhance the visibility. Let's try different colors, and I guess this, no, 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 let's try black. Yeah, black does look better. So let's keep it black. Resize it so that it fits the screen, and make sure that it covers only the part where it is required to be. Now let's design this icon that you see. We all are aware of the corona pandemic, so what we are gonna do is we are gonna say stay home, stay safe, and we'll make this doctor say that. So you can again go to elements and select one of the illustrations. You can find it there in the element, and I want to make it even better. So let's select a circle from elements, and then we'll place it behind the doctor's icon, and it will kind of look like doctor is coming out of this oval shape, and is saying something. The next thing I want to do is I want to change the color of the oval shape. There's a feature called grouping, so you can use the shift key to select multiple items, and after you select them you can click on the group, so everything will be grouped, and then you can once you click on any of the object, it will be complete whole combination will be selected. Now use the text to say stay home, stay safe, and place it in the right place. Now, what is the next thing that you need to design? So let's design this contact part. So to design that, I'm going to use a heading and a subheading. Okay. And I want to make it smaller. And this time I'm going to use this contact in the center. So let's try how does that look. As I already said, you need to try different combinations, different position of the content, so that then only you will get to know which one looks better. So I'm gonna add my phone number as well, but with some hidden text, so that it's not security issue. And then I'll add my website, which is startupamateur.com. That is live and you can visit it. So what I do at startupamateur.com is I share my startup experiences. It includes everything, starting from the how to create a startup, how to build a startup, and then creating website for it, marketing for it, creating business plan, business model. So all these things I share there. So this is how you can do it. Now what we need to do is we need to align the text in the left, and by doing that we'll be able to add icons just behind that. You must have seen every I mean when you see go to the contact section of any website, you will find a lot of icons are just before the text, so it makes it more visible, it makes it more attractive. So let's do that. Go to elements and search for email, and you will see these kind of icons available there. Select any of those, and you can change the color. So I'm gonna make it blue or maybe red. Yeah, the red looks better, and place it right before the email. And if it is not visible, you can zoom in always. Then I need to find the phone, to search for phone in the elements. So similarly, you have to search for everything. A lot of icons are there. So whatever you need, you can just go to the elements, and in the provided search area, you can type what you want to search for, and search for it. You will see a lot of icons, a lot of social icons, and different sort of icons are available for free to be used. And as you can see, the crown where the just below every few of icons there are crowns symbol, so that means those are the premium icons, you need to pay for that. So you need not to pay for that. I mean the free icons are good enough to be used. And I mean I have never used a premium Canva, but still I mean I have been able to create a lot of good designs. So that's the beauty of Canva, by the way. So they provide a lot of built-in libraries for you to be used. So we are done with that part, and now you can just like any other uh, software, you can select all the content at once, and then you can move it based on your requirement. The next thing I want to do is I want to add social icons. So in the bottom right corner, I'm gonna add those. Before that, let's see whether does it whether it looks better or not. I think it does look better. So let's add the social icons. I'm gonna make the screen smaller, and almost all the icons are available here. Great. So we'll select both, and I want to group it so that we can move it together. Let's align all the text that we have in the footer area, and it does look better now. So I want to add my logo as well. So to do that, I've already uploaded the logo in the upload section. So as you can see, the blue bar where it says upload an image or video, that basically allows you to upload your own images or videos to Canva, and then you can use those content to design this graphic. So visibility, as again, as always, is a matter. So what we are going to do is, we'll see whether my logo is visible here or not. So a logo with transparent background does not look better, does not look clearer, but with this particular white background, either doesn't look better. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to again use the placeholder for images, and I'm going to use the circular one this time. So let's do that. I'm going to move it to the left side. I'll make it smaller, and then I'm going to place my logo inside this. Again, I mean, there's no benefit here, but if we add the image with the background, that will most certainly look better. See, it does look better, right? I'm gonna place the graphic design little below that so that it doesn't overlap. So I guess the design is ready. A few improvements that we can do is we can add the background to our services area because it's not completely visible. So let's do that. Select one of the squares here available in the elements section and make it of the right size and make sure it doesn't overlap any other thing. And I'm gonna make the color green because that is the kind of theme that I've chosen to have. So everywhere the icons, the backgrounds are green, except for the real actual background, the bigger background that I've chosen from the background section of the Canva. So let's make the half part the services area and half part the graphics, so that will look better, I guess. So let's try that. Yeah, let's see. Yes, it does look better, right? So our design is almost ready. Uh, So what we can do is we can try different backgrounds here. If you want, you can just make a copy of it by clicking on the copy icon, and it will create automatically a complete copy of that just below that. And then we can go to background section and change the background. Wow, it does look better, right? I mean, everything is visible and it's clearer than the last one. Last one is little, artistic, but this one is more professional. So let's try different backgrounds. I'm gonna try this one. I created this copy and I'm gonna try this one. This one too looks better, but let me show you. Is your contact area visible here? No, because background is white and the text color as well is white. But this one looks better. Yeah, everything is visible here. And the last one, of course, that we just created, uh, this looks good. So this is how you can create a beautiful design using Canva. There are a lot of templates available. You can create a social media banner. You can create Instagram story banner. Then you can create short animations. You can create logos using Canva. So there are a lot of built-in templates that you can use. All you have to do is place your content and try different combinations of that. And here you go. Thank you for watching.